Tomorrow morning, the U.S. Attorney General will speak in Madison County as part of National Heroin Epidemic Awareness Week. Loretta Lynch will visit the county where first responders and others have already seen more than 30 drug overdose deaths this year. Miranda Combs sat down with the victim's mother, who is using a chilling resource to stop the overdose trend. A warning, this story does include some emotional moments that may be difficult to hear.
This was one of the happiest days of his mother's life. Nikki Strunk finally got to spend the holidays with her son Brendan.
When I found out that year that he was going to come home for Christmas, at the last minute I decided to invite my family over, cook dinner, put up a tree.
That wasn't the norm. He was always in and out of jail, started a drug addiction at age 13. They traveled from Kentucky to Ohio and back to Kentucky to try to give her boy a fresh start.
So I feel like that I really had to fight for him from day one.
The fight ended on that happy day, just hours after this picture, just after she thought this time sobriety was going to work. She noticed the bathroom light had been on all night.
He had actually fallen behind the door, and I wasn't able to get the door all the way open, but I could see him laying there.
What you will hear next is a mother losing her baby boy.
911, what's your emergency?
I need somebody at my apartment. My son is overdosed.
My story is not any different than your story. This could be your story.
I can't understand what you're saying. Is he breathing? See if he is breathing.
Is he breathing, Mark? He's not breathing. He's not breathing. He's not breathing.
Stay on the line with me. Just stay on the line. Do not hang up.
Brendan, please. Please, help me, Jesus, please.
Ma'am. Ma'am.
Yes.
Who else is there with you?
My friend and my sister-in-law.
Let me speak to them. Hello. Okay. What's going on? Is anyone trying CPR? Is anyone attempting it? I'm not getting any of this.
I think they maybe are.
Is anyone attempting CPR? Does anyone want to attempt CPR?
No. He's cold, he's stiff.
This call marked the end of her son's addiction and the start of his mother's recovery.
I'm never going to be at peace with losing my child.
These days, Nikki speaks to groups about drug addiction. She plays that 911 call to help those addicted realize they're hurting more than themselves.
And I bring that up when I speak to those in recovery. You know, you're in recovery for addiction, and I'm in recovery because of the grief of what addiction took from me.
She won't move from this apartment. It's the last place she saw her only child.
It's what's my identity now. I'm still a mom, but just not in the normal way that most people are.
But her message is one any mother can honor.
It helps keep him alive, and I'm hoping that it helps someone else to not use for another day.
Nikki will have the opportunity to speak with the U.S. Attorney General during her visit to Central Kentucky tomorrow. She is part of U.S. Attorney Kerry Harvey's newly formed Heroin Education Action Team, which is made up of people who have lost a family member to an overdose.